I shall go
I'll
and
see if
set
I
that
can.
side of things up. Well, I probably haven't got a notification of YouTube yet. No, I haven't.
No, I just hit the button right now.
Yeah.
And there it goes. Really appreciate you teaching me how to put that into dark mode. It's way better on my eyes.
It's funny, on my devices, on my phone and my tablet, I use dark mode. But on the desktop, I tend to use light mode. But then I've got the desktop changing the light as the day goes, so it dims down later on in the day. And
Yours does that? Hey, Shandog, good morning. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't know if I forgot about Chris. I feel like an asshole saying that, but what's his YouTube channel name?
It's
something aviation.
Hey,
Bossarung, how are you? Hey, Brooke, good morning. What's that?
Jackson RC Aviation.
That's what it is. Hey, look at there. I do got him.
Hi, Shandog. Hi, Bazarang Hero. And Brandon's
Bossarung, he's a welder from the Philippines. Great guy.
Hi, Whiskey Woman 5.
Hey, Whiskey Woman. How are you, my Canadian sister from another mister? You want to come in and have coffee with us? Whiskey?
Yeah, I'll have a whiskey.
Yeah.
It's later for me in the day than it is for you, remember?
Yeah. Hey, Tampa Hot Wheels and Diecast. What's going on? Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, Tampa's.
Brandon Outdoors Adventure. Welcome in, big guy. There, I got Chris sent one. I'll get Whiskey one here.
Hi, JD. Hi, that Mojo Boy.
Hey, Mojo Boy. Good morning. Hard life with Mojo Boy. How are you? Good to see you. Hanging with JD. There we go. Blind Neil's in the house. Good to see you, Neil. Bum, bum, bum. Get some of you guys wrenches here so we're all on the same playing field. Never know how this is going to work out. You might need it. I don't know why I click on your name, Mojo Boy, and it tells me I can only remove your moderator wrench, but I don't see you blue. No, now you're blue. So how was your evening, David?
I went to bed straight after I came off last night.
Hey, Chai.
Hi, Chai.
Is that midnight for you over there, I think?
Yeah, last night one. Yeah, when Paul went on later on, I went off at midnight. That was 7 o'clock your time.
Yeah, the PMS show when he finally got it figured out.
Yeah. I headed off for bed and then got up this morning, and I've been messing with the editing and uploading. Hi, Sunrise.
Hey, Sunrise Water Media, how are you? There you go. Hey, anyone I missed?
No, Neil, we what do you call it? Not heard anything from Roger or Paul this morning.
Yeah. No, Whiskey Woman, the wind's blowing 40 to 60 and rain and water and snow. It's a fun day in the neighborhood. But the temp ain't bad. I mean, besides that giant high wind warning I got 36 and high wind warnings. So just a little above freezing. I didn't get you a link, Neil. I don't know if I got you in here. This is going to be a game of how many emails can I send out today. Oh, look at there. I do got you, Neil. Your lucky day. Or maybe not. I don't know how you want.
Hi, Mrs. Sister. Joseph Grohl.
Hey, Donna. Moved and settled in my own land, huh? All right. Just not on my own land yet. Oh, it's not on your own land. Smart. There it is. There you go, Neil. I just sent you one. Joseph Grohl, good morning, brother. How are you? Cold here. Just took the garbage out and I could cut glass right now. Whiskey.
That's me, just got the notification.
Hey. Good thing Scotland's right on time with their.
I'm beginning to think that's the problem with my little YouTube problem, is the server synchronization's out.
That could be. Do they have their own servers and stuff over there? They'd have to. There's no way you guys can run off these servers too.
No, the servers spread all over the world for YouTube, and it's the synchronization of those servers, which I think
yeah, that's what I think
causing my problem.
Yeah. Hey, Eileen, good morning.
Hi, Eileen.
Well, I think that's it too. I would have to be. I wonder if it's just some kind of weird delay between servers there coming to servers here.
Yeah. It could be as simple as somebody has left something like a date at default.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Sabera, good morning.
So it's synchronizing at the wrong time because the date time's wrong.
Yep.
Hi, Savera. Beantown breakdown.
Doing good, doing good.
I'm with Donna on that one. I keep thinking when we used to move around a lot that it might be better just burning it rather than carrying
it. Yep, I've done that actually. Hey, Bobby, Beantown breakdown. How are you, big guy? How about I just put this freaking, good God, man. I'm getting sick of sending email links out. There's the link in the chat. Anybody want to click it? I'm going to pin that too. Until Roger gets here, and then we'll pin his stuff if he wants. Hey, Shangy girl, good morning. How are you, young lady? Good to have you in. Hey, Lee, good morning, big guy. We'll work for beer.
it. Hi, Moose Tube.
Hey, Moose Tube, good morning.
Hi, Anfield Road layout in the loft.
Morning, Mike.
Morning, Bobby. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, just fighting rush hour traffic as usual. Just another normal day.
Yep. Normal day over on the East Coast. That's not normal around here.
Yeah.
We don't have, well, shit, we don't have traffic. Traffic jams around here are normally a tractor. Or
Yeah,
it's
there
some
was a-
trucker from Florida doing 20 mile an hour on the highway.
There was a rollover today, so that's what's holding
Ah.
everything up.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, there's Chris. You got an email, Chris, but the link's also in the chat right up there if you'd like it. The mighty trucker man himself. Another one.
A fellow wheelman.
Yep, fellow Will man, Chris Jackson. Yep, he ain't too far from you, I don't think, Bobby. He gets a lot around West Virginia, stuff like that. That's a lot further than what I'm. It's not like an hour, but
Yeah.
it was a great stream he did the other day, Bobby. I was in there.
Were you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? The Patriots game?
Yeah.
Yeah, my voice is still kind of toast from that.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems my Cowboys got their shit back together. 43-3. Was that the final, I think?
Yeah, 43-3. I think, yeah.
Yeah, against the, well, it's only the Falcons, but
But it's Atlanta, though. You guys should have done that to them. They're terrible.
we should have got the Broncos. That was
Oh,
the
you
only
should
one I
have
cared if we won.
Yeah, but you know what? Everybody gets caught on a bad day and an off game.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, Chris? Good morning,
Sitting
buddy.
here
Hi, Chris.
waiting for a damn escort to show up. Not the kind you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
we can't.
say you're waiting for an escort to show up.
They can't get shit right here ever.
Yeah, he's got police escorts, Bobby, because of the size of the
No,
load.
no, it's not because it's load. It's because it's Chris.
That could be
Yeah.
true too.
What is he? What are you pulling that you need the escort for?
All trusses.
Big giant roof trusses.
We're working on a military base here, and we need escorts. I need escorts in and out too, so I know how that goes.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh. Chrissy, good morning. I'm driving. Love you too, sister. Thanks for swinging in.
Hi, Chrissy.
Oh man.
Is Paul there?
Yep, Paul's here. I don't know if he's there, but that's Paul. Unless somebody's trying to be Paul today. Get your computer nest, Mike, to change the streaming location. Yeah. Morning. I'm driving. Love you. Oh, Paul must have company over. I think that sounded like Skippy or Skip.
I gotta take another route because 81 from the Maryland line to the PA line shut down because this
Good
had,
morning, Mr. Murray.
I don't know, 2 tractor trailers wreck each other. Some shit. Who the hell know what they did up there?
Oh, what the hell?
Good morning, everybody, and Mr. Chris and Mr. David
What's up, Mary?
and Mr. Have a Beer.
We'll work for beer. Yeah. That's Bobby.
What's up, Mike?
Paul is saying good morning to you.
Oh, good morning to you too.
Yeah, I had to scramble around and get things ready because I didn't know if anybody else was going to go on this morning or not, and so I was kind of waiting, and I'm
You're
glad to
playing
see.
the same game I was playing this morning.
Yep.
And I wasn't sure if something had happened with Roger where he maybe got home real late last night or what. So
Well, maybe he got detained when they tried to get rid of the body. I don't know.
yeah. Hey, Janet, good morning. Shernette Williams. How are you, young lady? Well.
So, David, what's the new with you over there?
Not a great deal. Been editing and uploading this morning.
Yeah.
And guess what? I've got another copyright claim.
Oh,
Got
wow.
another one.
Well, Mike, David, he is a regular putting out video machine. Have you noticed
Oh,
that?
yeah. Yeah, he's months ahead.
And
Hey, Dave and Whoopi.
he's got a month's worth that he's still working on, and he puts them out bang, bang, bang,
No,
bang.
no, the videos I've been working on are the ones that were filmed at the weekend, and they'll go up into the queue. I don't like to let it get a few weeks behind on the editing, but I like to keep ahead of things. That's all.
Yeah, but it's your queue that holds them up, right?
No, the queue's just
Oh,
the schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
But
schedule them. You don't just put them up.
yeah,
back.
you schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So,
schedule the releases as you edit them. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done today's. I've done this weekend's, and I'll put them up in a bit. But I always like to get tomorrow's video up because they do the Wednesday one short notice. I like to do tomorrow's before I upload the others. And I have my usual few minutes of drone footage at the end, and I've got was it some company has claimed that it's their ringtone I'm using for about 5 seconds of the video, and it's 5 minutes of music from the license free stuff the royalty free stuff at Filmora. So I shall
Amanda
go
Lee,
in,
welcome
edit
in.
that 5
Good morning.
seconds and see what happens.
Heck yeah. I wish I had the same energy you did. Yeah, sure, Ned, it's an early one. I'm normally not on early. I'm normally not on lately at all. I don't know what we're talking about. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Amanda Lee, good morning. Welcome.
You all done harvesting for the year, Mike, or no?
Yep. I got sick at the very end there and I didn't want to get on my guy sick, so I missed the last 4 days of it. But yeah, we're done. I'm glad
Now,
that
do
mess
you
is
guys
over with.
do you hay that field out in the wintertime to protect it or not?
Nope. There's tons of nitrogen and stuff like that in the snow, right? So before spring comes, before the snow's completely melted, I till it under. I till the snow under. So all the standing crop that was left in there, the root base and the snow gets all tilled in together. Works out pretty well.
Here comes, Chris, was that one of your escorts going by there or what?
No, that's the motorcycle people up here on the corner.
Oh,
testing the bikes.
I thought that was your new top of the line escort service.
I don't know where that jackass is. I don't know where the fuck he's coming from.
Hey, good morning, Grant McIntosh. How are you, big guy? 33 in Chicago. I'm warmer than Chicago. I'm at 36, Dave.
And there's Mr. Hodges.
Hey guys, how's it
Sean
going?
Huber, how are you? Good morning.
Yeah. Hey.
Good morning, Hodges.
I kind of wondered if anybody was going on this morning or not.
I was
Cool.
playing the same game. That's what me and Paul were both just saying too.
Yeah.
I started watching at 8 o'clock and I says, well, maybe not yet. And then 8:30, well, maybe not yet. So I was just about to pull the trigger at 9 and Mike beat me to it. So that's okay.
Hey, Shanae, good morning. I had it all set up and everything. I was waiting to see the same thing too. Hey, Mikey, Small Town Flyer. Good morning, buddy. Another guy that's been on an uploading quick pace lately is MGE, Small Town Flyer. He's got quite a few of them up lately. Supine, good morning. Well, it'd be afternoon for you over there. Evening.
I was hoping to get home to get a vid done today myself, but I don't know. Might not happen today.
Is that a four-wheeler or a lawnmower? What the hell was that thing?
Little ass four-wheeler.
Oh,
So, Mike, I didn't get to hear your answer. Do you hay your fields in the winter to protect them or not?
nope. We just till the snow under.
Do you? All right.
In the spring, right?
Yeah, in the spring of the year, we till snow back under. Yep.
You just leave it lay the way it is now, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's early for me, Sean. Shanae, hey, sister. Good morning.
Because I know a lot, at least a lot of the guys that I know that have farms up here, they'll grow the hay, they'll grow the corn, and then in the wintertime they'll just put they'll put alfalfa or something down to cover it, to protect it, and then
Yep.
they just hay it out, hay it out when it grows up, and then they put the corn back in.
Hey, good morning, NBA. Yeah, we just let whatever was in the field stand, the root base, so the root of the corn or the soybeans or anything like that. We let it all sit.
Yeah,
And then we let the snow, so it gathers the snow, it'll hold it. And then come spring of the year, we'll till the root base and the snow under together because the snow holds so much nitrogen and nutrients in it.
Yeah. Oh, so all right. So you till that little permafrost or whatever it is up.
Yep.
Well, that was a big bus load this morning. Had 4 kids on.
4 kids on the bus.
I was gonna say 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Murphet, Shernette.
Your numbers keep dwindling.
Yep, yep.
Going downhill quick.
Well, we got one bus that completely canceled, but it's going to start up again on Monday. So, but it just got young kids on it, and it's a mini bus, and it runs from West Lauren. They canceled it all week, so because it's only grades 7 and 8 that are going to school that are vaccinated, right? So, but it's funny because you can't get on the bus unless you're vaccinated. I said, and we're talking this morning, staying around shooting shit. All the other drivers, and they go like, when the hell did they change the rules on that? Like, because usually they get a, what they call it, outbreak, and they just shut everything down, right?
Yep.
But
Hey, Chris, was that your escort that went by in that van?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's high tech, man. He's got all the shit in that van.
Morning, boys.
I thought it was many times as that 4-wheeler gone by. I
Hey,
thought it was gonna be
Hugh.
him. Good morning, Hugh.
Go ahead, Chris. Give Hugh his morning greeting.
Morning, Hugh.
No.
Morning, Chris.
Hugh, hey, Hugh.
Yes.
Paul Murray's trying to set us up.
Paul Murray, we're not performing seals, Come on now.
Yeah. We ain't no fucking squirrels.
Hey, Chris,
We
if he
don't-
tries
we
to
don't work
throw
for-
you if he tries to throw you a fish, just spit it out.
Yeah, he probably think we work for peanuts.
His fish is
Morning,
all
Dorito.
gray. It's off, man. He has that vintage fish, not good for us seals.
Oh,
Yeah.
gray shrimp, nothing but the best, man.
I'll be
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, but when it's got that nice tinnery silver taste to it, that's the
Okay,
best
Grant.
shrimp you can get there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
It's got that definite it's got definite crunch when you bite into it. Yep.
Got to get back to work. Y'all behave. All right, Grant. Thanks so much for swinging in. I appreciate it. Good morning, Andrew Merritt. How are you, buddy?
Well, thanks for the invite, Mike. Appreciate it, bud.
Heck yeah.
Somebody's mic's messed up.
That's you might have to mute Chris.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, that's Chris's mic. It rattles on his dash, Bobby.
And you can mute him, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you on
Mike.
mute, Chris.
Mike, have you done this Zoom before? You've done this, right?
Oh, yeah. Once or twice.
Okay.
Well, it looks like you're still progressing on your man cave there. Pretty good, Hugh.
Yeah.
I'm done
Yeah.
actually. Just
Coming right along.
But you say
was just
you say
spray
man
painting.
cave. The way it was lit there, you're thinking more of a coven than a
Coven.
cavern.
Oh,
well, well, okay. So hold on. Let me
Hugh.
pull the camera back up. Here we go.
from a previous
David?
conversation there, Hugh, I found a water heater
Yeah.
that shoots different colored flames out of it, just like your fire pit you have outside with the rocks and stuff.
And it's electric.
But it's not propane heat, it's water vapor that comes up and makes the flame look.
Interesting. I'll have to check it out.
Yep.
So, David, yes, you are. There is a statue of Odin on
Gunslinger.
Sleipnir. There's a statue
Morning.
of Freya. There's Sleipnir, Odin, and there's Thor. So yes, being a pagan / heathen, this absolutely is a shrine as well.
Where's the Ouija board?
Hey, Sky Girl. Good morning.
Don't do Ouija boards.
What does that say? Huggin or Hagen?
Huggen, the name of one of Odin's ravens.
Oh, was it really? Cory Mano, good morning.
Yeah, the mythology
Well, no
he had
more-
two ravens.
No more fishing for us, Mike, for the season. The boat is officially stored for the year, for the winter.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She's up.
Gunslinger, good morning.
She's up in dry dock. Up in dry dock and winterized.
Oh,
Boating season's pretty much done.
Shangy, ASIC, Black Widow, thank you guys for sharing the video. I really appreciate it. The live stream out.
Rebuilding those two big Detroits this year kind of hurt the wallet.
Oh, I bet it did. You had to redo both of those inboards.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Both Detroits had to come out. They had to come out, and we had to get them. We decided to do it ourselves. We basically remanded, rebuilt them.
oh, okay. It's still not cheap deal.
They were due anyways. In about a year or two, they were going to be due to be rebuilt anyway. So we just said we'll get ahead of it now.
Yeah. Can't believe you got that many hours on them diesels already. I'll be back. All right, Whiskey Woman. See you when you come back, young lady. Thank you.
We run them, Mike. We run them. Pretty much every third day in the summer, we're out fishing for something.
Yep. Can't blame you. That's money right there.
Oh, it's big money.
I'd love to have that job, but people that have that job would never say that stupid saying we get around here. Bad day of fishing's always better than a good day at work. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Oh, we've had some interesting encounters with weather in that boat.
Oh, I bet.
We
All
got
those people
caught. We
that
got
say
caught.
that shit, I'm like, apparently you guys have never seen the show Deadliest Catch.
Oh, good
it's-
show. I watched that.
That's a great show. We've had some interesting encounter with weather and within that boat. That's the way we underestimated how bad a weather that thing can handle, because she's been through the ringer and back.
What part of the world are you in there? Work for beer?
That's you, Bobby. You got your name as we'll work for beer still.
Will work for beer. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not a false statement.
yep, but that's what you got your name as still. But they were asking you what part of the world you're in.
Oh, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Cape Cod, Mass.
Oh, nice. Lovely.
Well, if we're splitting hairs, if we're splitting hairs here, technically Plymouth, Massachusetts. It's before the Cape.
Okay.
Hi, Dirt
Allie Matt, good
Rider.
morning, buddy.
Hi,
Dirt
Ali.
Rider, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, his channel name is Beantown Breakdown, guys. Its name's Bobby.
Let's check them out. Beantown Breakdown. What's the channel about?
It's all
football.
Boston sports.
Sports.
All
yeah,
Boston sports.
Oh,
So,
okay, gotcha. Cool.
The Red Sox, the Bruins, the Patriots, and the Celtics. We basically just cover all four of them.
Nice. Cover sports, drink Sam Adams. Good life.
Pretty much. Drink beer and talk
Yep.
sports.
How's everything after the storm damage now, Bobby?
It took 4 days to get power back finally, but I got it. We got it back, and it's the cleanup finished about 2 days. The everything's finally back to normal about probably 3 days ago.
Nice.
They finally got it back to normal.
Nice. Hey,
But
Brave
it was-
Buckstrap. Good morning, Tina.
It was bad, man. That was one of the worst, like non blizzards blizzard storms we've had in a while. That was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. I heard there were some tornadoes over there the other day.
There was two of them. Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, good morning,
We've
Nosy.
had a rough stretch of weather. We had two this summer touchdown too.
Well, that's crazy when you guys start getting more tornadoes than we do, and I'm in the alley.
We had one come down in the water, over the water in one of the little bays that we have here, and then we had one. Where was it? I think in Western Mass. We had it come down. Both of them were like EF 1s and 2s, like nothing major.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we get a lot of those too, is with the EF1, EF2 small ones. I didn't think they were that common over there on your coast, though.
Oh, they're becoming
Not in
they're
the
becoming
upper,
more
not in
and
the
more.
upper north part of your coast. Put it that way. Not in the upper north part.
Yeah, they're becoming kind of like regular. I don't want to say a regular occurrence, but we get a few every couple of years. That nothing big though. It's nothing bigger than in one or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Twos are quite common across the U.S. You get into 4s and 5, that's when they start getting rare.
Yeah.
One of the first EF5s in the United States that helped set up the EF scale hit Fargo, North Dakota, about 100 miles from me. It leveled out West Fargo, the big city there. It was one of the first ones that helped set up the Vegeta scale for them. That was like 1957, 19 something. I remember it like it was yesterday. Shit. No. You know,
Yeah, it's
bros
freaking
in the
cold
house.
and damp here.
I'm sorry, Hugh, go ahead.
No, I just said cold and damp here this morning, fellas.
Oh, I
Sure.
got hella wind and it's 36, so 2 degrees above freezing. Or 4 degrees above freezing, I can't
Woo.
count.
Yeah, it's
Wind's blowing 40 to 60.
it's cold here in the morning, but we're still up around 50 degrees here. 45, 50.
Lucky.
Yeah, we had some light snow this morning. Went to the hardware store, got some paint. Very exciting day.
So Mike, you're in the Dakotas. Where's everybody from?
Ontario, Canada.
Northeast
Oh,
Scotland.
Canada. So that would explain the snow.
Yep.
And Northeast Scotland here. Beer man.
Scotland.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hodges is from Ontario, like me, and Chris Jackson's from Maryland.
Maryland. All right. So we're pretty close. About an 8 or 10 hour drive, probably.
Paul Murray is from Port Huron, Michigan. So what's up today, Mike?
And most of it's Canada. Scotland is David. Chris Jackson, he just said it. Somewhere over on the East Coast there.
Yeah.
Yep, Maryland.
Maryland.
Yep.
Yeah.
My old stomping grounds.
He's close to Hagerstown, Maryland.
Yeah, I used to go down
Got huge
to.
rain problems right now.
Oh yeah.
That's what Amanda Lee says. In the BC area, we got huge snow hitting here. rain
Oh,
problems
those
right
poor
now.
buggers, man.
No, not snow,
Freaking
just
rain.
huge rain problem. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, they had raging fires all summer, and now they've got floods. I mean, holy shit! It's like biblical stuff there, man.
Is that where all those giant floods are? I don't even know.
Yeah, one of the places anyway.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Sister,
I seen it.
I have,
Yeah, I seen that.
in my family tree is Anne Murray, the singer in Canada.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You must
I
have
didn't know
heard this
that.
one,
Wow.
guys. Come on.
I did not. I've never heard that. 4 years ago.
Yep. She,
Yeah, I didn't know
Well,
that either.
my
My-
cousins live right beside Anne Murray's mother in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia.
oh, there
They
you
used
go.
to play golf with her mom.
My family, I mean, it's not like we hang out at any family gatherings or anything. She wouldn't know who I am, but you know, when you do the genealogy thing, our families hail back to the 1800s when they migrated over here. I think it was during the potato famine or something to Canada, and then mine came across from Canada to the United States.
Okay.
Hi, Gemma.
I'm
Hey, Gemma, good
related
morning.
to I'm related to Marie Osmond, so
There you go.
Really? We're just finding all sorts of stuff out.
I'm related to nobody famous. Can I stay on the panel? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go as well if it's a requirement.
You know, if you do a deep dive, though, you're related to somebody.
Well, my mother's clan is McGregor, so I am related to Rob Roy McGregor.
There you go.
There you
You know,
go.
separate. Hey, it's just 1,000 years difference, but no big deal, right?
hey Hugh, aren't you related to Eric the Red or something?
No.
Nope. Oh.
Only famous people I got is the people that started Aldi's, the grocery store.
Yeah.
Aldi's. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep. That was Carl Albrecht and his brother, and they took over their mom's little tiny local grocery store.
What does the name Albrecht mean?
Well, in the German language over there, it was from one of the first kings they had way back in the day when he changed it. The coat of arms is something along the lines of good gentleman.
Is it weird that I have this sitting beside me?
Yep.
Sorry, it's
A little bit.
backwards, but German English dictionary. I'm
Well,
looking. I want to see if I can find Albrecht.
Hughes
It sounds like it's a word.
gonna study up on Russian. He wants to learn how to speak in Russian.
I would love to speak Russian. I'd love to speak German better again. I only picked it up when my grandma and grandpa used to yell at me in it.
See, I'm the same way. I had to learn Italian to speak to my great grandparents because they only spoke like broken English. So I had to learn Italian to basically talk to them, but I haven't had to fluently speak it in years.
Yeah. I only had to learn the German part so I know what swear word I was getting called.
Scheißkopf. You know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my great grandparents were straight off the boat from Italy.
You must have been born pretty early then, huh, Bobby? I don't think I got to meet my great grandparents. Oh, I did the grandma, then not for very long. I was real young.
It was, yeah, I was like super young. I was like probably, I don't know, between 3 and 6 years old. You know, like young, yeah. Maybe 2 and 5. Yeah, 2 and 5, probably. Like I was definitely not older than
What, you want to go
like,
tight?
I was definitely not older than like 8. You know what I mean? 8 or 9, probably.
Yeah,
It was-
I think that's
I was
what
young.
I was. I think that's about what I was. I mean, she didn't speak English all well at either. It was all German.
Yeah, like that's like my parents had to teach it to us so we could actually talk to them. So we, because they like every you could understand like every fifth word because they just
Yep.
English was their second language.
Yep.
I tell you one thing,
Hope
though,
all well
when-
with you too, buddy.
When they were upset, you didn't need to know what they were saying because throwing things was a universal language.
Yep. Yep, that was a common thing too for even my grandpa.
Ew.
The old German attitude.
Might not be going nowhere, buddy.
No escorts or what?
Yeah, I got the escort, but the wreck is right on Maryland, Pennsylvania line north on 81. And I don't have a blanket permit. I got a permit that I got to go a certain route. And 81 is shut down.
Yeah, if you've been routed on 81, you can't deviate from that.
And I can't take another route unless I get another permit. That takes, I don't know how long that shit takes.
Longer than you're willing to wait.
I ain't willing to wait at all. You know that.
Hey, yeah, that's what we're at the mercy of the DOT on that stuff. That's what sucks is that
Yeah.
sometimes escorts for me don't even show up. I'll wait there for 3-4 hours and nothing. We get nothing. And then a phone call comes in about 6 hours later that, oh yeah, they rescheduled or they just decided not to show up. Great.
Oh yeah, I have
Thank
rough
you,
about
Gemma.
escort.
Well, Chris, are you going down into which state are you going to? The one that keeps an eye on you?
I'm going into Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay. What's the one that they told you don't come to our state without escorts?
Virginia.
Virginia.
Anybody reach out to Roger yet? Yeah, Neil, I sent him an email. Thank you for sharing that out, Gemma. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we have a real tough time with the DOT here when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Where you at?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have when we have to get DOT because a lot like we need them because we do construction. So when we're working at night and setting up equipment, so like for me, they usually meet me. They'll meet me like I don't know 5 or 10 miles, probably 10 miles from where we're pulling whatever I need to go. And it's when you're pulling the heavy equipment, you got to have the escort so they can move everybody out of your way. So you can get so when you pull over and you set up, you're not going to get bothered by, any of these idiots trying to pass you or do some dumb stuff. But half the time they don't even show up and you're on your own.
Yeah, you got to be greatly oversized here to get an escort.
Yeah, I don't have an
you
escort
better
all
be
the
taking
time.
up the whole goddamn interstate here before they even think about sending somebody.
And most of the time I'm on back roads. And most of the time we should have escorts. I don't have one. It's just a matter of time before we get a head on. Just a matter of time.
Only time I've ever had one is when we went into Chicago and installed the door right in downtown Chicago. Pulling that door through Chicago was not fun at all.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a city that's laid out just stupidly.
We had
DC. If you're ever in DC, if you turn down a road that the permit says you're not supposed to be on, that's a $1,000 fine right off the bat. It ain't it's not to the company, it's to the driver.
Yeah, they go to the driver. Yeah, they go to the driver. Yep.
They will write you in a minute.
I'll be back, Mike.
We had
right,
one
Paul.
incident. We had one incident. I wasn't. Luckily, nobody was in the truck. It was the other driver that we got, and he was pulling a big 30-ton excavator behind him, and he pulled off to the side of the road. The thing was coned off and everything, right? And he pulled off to the side of the road, got out the truck, and was going to go talk to the state police officer in front of him to work out how they're going to they're going to get him back on the highway and get him to where he needs to be. And
Right.
some idiot wasn't paying attention, and he drifted and hit the side of the trailer at like 55 miles an hour.
Oh, that is good. Yeah.
Luckily, nobody was near it. You know, like the guy was
Right.
way, but yeah, it drifted right in and hit the back end of the, like ran straight into the back end of the trailer. And I mean, luckily he hit a you know, a 30-ton excavator. So it's like, that's like an immovable object.
Oh.
So you don't go and your little Honda, his little like Honda or Toyota or whatever the hell it was crunched up like a beer can. And we lost
Yep.
like a light and a bumper off the trailer. And that's
He
it.
felt some pain there, didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
man, that 8-hour tractor drive sucked.
I
got home about 4 a.m.
These new cars that they crumple like beer cans.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Crumple like a beer can. There's nothing to them.
Mhm.
That thing,
Nope.
that little Honda or Toyota or little whatever the hell it was, it folded up like an accordion. There was nothing left of it.
Oh yeah, a lot of them nowadays are made to fold and crumble up like that. Oh, what have we got here, huh? Just go and wreck the drill and I'll bite the guy flying.
That's all. Hey, put that out. Put that to Mavic 3 people.
Yep, start handing that out to the Mavic 3 people.
I don't know how PA is or where you do most of your driving, but where I tend to do most of my pulling and hauling and driving, and you know, up in New England, the people can't drive around tractor trailers up here. Big trucks pulling heavy load. Like the people on the road scare the hell out of me up here.
Yeah, it's some kind of disease once you get over that far that everybody thinks they got to be in front of the damn truck.
Well,
And they'll do whatever
so
the hell
I
they
do.
think they can to get in front of it. I hate that.
Oh, it's out of this. Why do you think my day starts at like 4 a.m? Because I'd rather wake up in the middle of the night and get on the road when there's nobody on it, so I can just do what
Right.
I got to do, or
Yep.
at least get 80% of my drive out of the way before I have to run into any idiots.
Get done early. Start early, end early.
Oh yeah, but it's just there's the stuff that I've seen sitting in this truck, like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
incredible. Like
It's crazy.
people have lost their minds when it comes to driving around, just driving in general.
Well, you kind of wonder if they're going to make it the next day. You know what I mean?
I saw one dude sitting in Boston traffic watching a movie on an iPad up against his steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So what's going in there,
I've seen-
UK? Donders, what's going on?
Not a great deal. I've been editing videos and getting another claim, and that's about it.
Here. Just making noise in the garage. Sorry.
One day I'll get up to you and Hughes par. Right now, I just shoot them and send them.
What's up? Why you're yes on? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Why are you so nosy?
Oh, that's a damn good question.
I mean,
Can't fly my drone due to the stupid curious birds. Kill the bird
I am
with it,
myself,
and now I need a motor.
So Mike, I think I'm
right,
gonna
Dorito.
finally pull the trigger and buy a drone.
Oh yeah,
All
that'd
right.
be great. Even for like your fishing stuff and everything, when you guys are doing the offshore fishing, that'd be awesome.
So for that and when we go to the Pats games, so we can get like bird's eye views of the tailgates and the stadiums, and just like we're gonna use it.
Yeah,
all
maybe
sort-
the stadium. I bet you it wouldn't be too bad. Or the parking lot. Do not fly it over the stadium.
Oh no, but I mean, like,
it's gonna be real sketchy even in the parking lot because you're not supposed to
Yeah.
fly over people.
Yep.
And of course, you know I'm going to say it. Splash drone. Check out a splash drone, man. They're waterproof, and you can put bait hook on the bottom, and it'll drop it in the water for you.
I think I don't know which one, but I'm probably gonna go with one of the DJIs. I think something like that. Just something base, nothing too fancy. Because if I crash it, I'm gonna feel that I'm gonna because I'm inevitably gonna crash it. So I don't feel like I have to draw the line of like, all right, what am I gonna spend and I feel okay crashing?
Yep. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Mrs. Green Thumb.
Morning, Mrs. Green Thumb. With the DJI birds, you get you can buy basically this insurance, and they'll replace it for like $100 or $50 or something.
Interesting. Any recommendation? Any recommendations?
It depends on what you want to do with it.
I'm just looking to get some basic shots overhead. Nothing really fancy.
Get a Mini 2 then, cheap, like $400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that you can buy like trainers too. Should I get like a trainer just so I can?
No.
No. You can definitely buy like the one you play on your TV, like Hugh and them do for FPV. You can get them one.
Yeah, but it's not going to help you
training.
with GPS drone. They fly themselves, man. Right? They don't.
Yeah, pretty close to.
You let off the
Get back to
sticks
work
and stops.
again. Thanks for coming in, Nosy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but there's a DJI Mini.
Hey, JB's hanging out.
Does it have where you can go? Like I know on my Phantom, I can hook up everything and then fly it just online, right? On a screen.
Yep.
Not with the
you can fly it by waypoint to waypoint.
Yep. Well, no. What I mean is, I can practice with the drone even going in the air on the DJI.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You can just do it on your computer screen. Yeah, to practice.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna finally, pull the trigger on that and pick one up. Go grab one.
Yeah. If you want to know, you can throw your link in there if you want. People can check you out.
Actually, speaking of drones, my DJI drone, the battery just died today. Totally dead. Won't even charge.
Wow.
What
the heck?
Yeah. I have no idea. It's really weird.
Are those lipo or lithium?
They're lipo, the new ones.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell you on them. Good to see you, Jeremy. Thanks for coming in. JB's hangout.
Hey, Shanae. Hey, Jules. What's up?
Hey, Mike, are we taking bets on whether or not I can back this 35-foot trailer down this alleyway without hitting anything?
Uh-oh.
35-foot long. How wide are you? Standard
trailer.
What do you got on
Mike,
it?
hold my ear.
What do I got on it? A skid steer and a forklift.
Oh, that's an easy one.
I'm stretched out 70 feet.
Yeah, this is just a basic little trailer. I'm basically dropping it off and they're pulling it off the back of it and then I'm just taking off with it.
Right.
Yeah, Mrs. Green, there's quite a few restrictions on the drones and stuff. And where you are, it's a lot like some of the guys up here, Canada ones. You guys got different rules than we have.
All right, 3-1 says 3-1 says I can make it. Anybody want in?
3-1, he says.
Come on, you big girl. Straighten out.
Yeah, Shanae said the same thing. Hodge just says they got the flight simulator that goes into your PC for them.
Yep.
I'm just worried about crashing it. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're gonna film out in the water. I can understand that worry.
But don't some of them have like a return to home thing where you can set a waypoint?
Yeah, kind of. But remember, when you're on the water like that, you're bouncing around. Your waypoint's never exactly where it was when you took off.
Yeah.
Well, you can set the waypoint to be your controller, right?
Yep.
So you can set the drone to come back to wherever your controller is.
That might be worth checking out to see if I can get one with something like that, so it doesn't go splash.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Mini 2, it'll do all that. Any of the DJI drones will do exactly what you want.
Because it's one thing if it crashes in like a field or in the woods, and then it's another thing if I have to scoop it out of the ocean with a gaff.
Toyota Echo. Oh, you got a little Toyota Echo, Amanda.
Oh, nothing can stop an Echo.
A Toyota
Yeah,
Echo.
she says it stresses her out to drive her little skate backwards.
I pick Toyota Echoes out of the grill of this thing.
Yeah. And my car is not much bigger. It's a Nissan Versa. It's pretty goddamn tiny.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's very true.
All right,
If you
Mike, I'll
crash
be-
it. Yeah, it can be an
Mike, I'll-
expensive hobby. You start putting them in the ocean.
Yeah, shark bait.
Mm-hmm.
I've dumped 2 in the water. I've drowned 2 drones.
All right, Mike, I'll be right back in a sec. I got to give these guys a call so they can come unload this.
No problem. I once had a drone, but it flew away from home. Jeremy.
It was returning to the motherland, back to China.
Yep. Going back home. I don't belong
Screw
here.
Yankees.
When I crashed, I learned I really shouldn't be flying. Shanae. She built her own FPV drone.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Good for
she
you.
built it all,
Very-
soldered it, did a lot of the stuff and everything. The only thing her husband soldered up was like the motors. But she
Holy shit, that's
bedazzled
pretty
the whole
cool.
thing. Yeah, she did it all up. It looked really cool. She got some FPV stuff up on her channel. But yeah, she did it all up. She bedazzled it, made it her own. It had a custom paint job, all the 9. And then she crashed it.
Hey, Shanae, can you put your link in? I tried to find you, but I can't quite. There's some other Shanae's.
Yeah, her husband's pretty good on
Just sub
FPV.
your channel.
He can whip in and out of the trees and do all the stuff, but she's just learning.
Oh, what time is it? 10:23. Yeah, cool. Well, guys, so I got to
Yep.
burn out of here. I got to going over to see the wife for a little while. So.
Everybody,
All right, Mr. Hodges,
good day.
wish her well for us.
Yep, and yep, no problems. And we'll talk to you guys later. Okay, have a good
All
day.
right.
Hi,
Yeah.
Paul.
All right. Bye.
Well, I just never found it in the woods. JB.
Oh,
I'm glad I don't have thick woods like that around here to lose things in. I got
I'm actually
snow, I suppose.
oh yeah. You lose it in the snow, you're done.
Yeah. It depends. If it's just white, regular snow out there, you can see where it hit. It leaves a nice little imprint of where it went into the snow at, and then you can find it.
Talk to Kim about that.
Now, Mike, you would think it would be easy to find in the snow like that. But as
I
a
would,
person
yeah, I
who's
guess.
lost a drone in the snow, I can tell you, in theory, it sounds good, but holy shit. You know what would really help you find your drone in the snow? Another drone looking down. So bring 2 drones.
Yeah. Well, it's like way flat here, though. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to see the hole.
Oh yeah,
Rest
I
in
guess
peace,
I don't.
drone 1.
Yeah. Okay, Shanae, I got you. Thanks.
Isn't the Cali girl that makes the decals for the drones that you can put on them?
Decal girl.
Cali? Yeah, decal girl. Yeah, because I'm gonna get them put on the mini one and the.
Then all of a sudden he mutes himself.
Oh.
You muted yourself, Chris, somehow. Exactly, JD. Crashing is content.
Oh yeah. Lots of crashing on my channel.
Hey, welcome back, Chris. I don't know how you did that, but yeah, you muted yourself right in the middle of your story. Something about the stickers.
Crazy ass dispatch trying to call me. I'll call you.
All right.
I'll be back. Silly
All right.
bitch.
Soon you won't even be able to get parts to repair them. Oh, I don't know. I think the parts for FPV and stuff will stay pretty common, shouldn't they?
Yeah. The
Too many
that
people
sell
crash them
them,
too often.
The people that sell them have got a great supplier. He crashes his drone all the time. They just follow him around and pick up the bits.
Yep.
There you go. Soon you won't be able to get anything with the shipping issues. Hey, Spirit Speaker Squad, how are you, young lady? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, Spirit Seeker? Yeah, everything's getting more expensive. Everything.
Yeah.
This freaking
Well,
pandemic.
now they're, well, that's a little political, but we're not on Rogers thing. But now they're
That's
even
right.
talking about shutting down all the pipelines out of Canada and stuff. So it's even going to get worse.
Yeah. I'm
On
all
both
for
sides
green
of it.
energy and shit, but we need to transition a little.
Yeah.
Can't just cut it all off.
My husband's a parts hoarder. Yeah, you can't just stop it all together like that and expect it to get better.
No.
And if that goes through with this new Build Back Better program, stupid thing he's trying to put through, it's going to get way worse.
Fuck, I hate that saying. Trudeau says the same thing, build back better.
Yes.
And I just want to slap him every time I hear it.
Yeah, we've got the
This is
same
bullshit.
phrase over here.
Yeah. Well, he's got
they
like a
meant
couple $1 trillion in debt put into this plan, and we're building back better. I'm like, okay, who's paying the trillions of dollars?
Yeah.
Sitting in a parking lot waiting for the daughter to get done with the doctor's appointment. How are you guys? Good, Spirit Seeker. Good to see you, Mandy.
Pretty good. Really wish you could fucking click on a channel and go to it like you used to. So annoying.
Yeah. I used to pay for the thing that allowed me to do that, but I didn't use it enough because I wasn't going live real often.
I used it, Mike, but here was my concern is that everything you do on YouTube goes through that site. So basically
Yeah, I know.
they have a
Yeah.
window to everything you're doing by using it. So I thought that was a bit too intrusive.
Yeah. You got an Alexa in your house?
I do. Yeah, I
Mhm.
know.
Uh-huh.
I know. But Amazon I trust a little more than some small startup that's probably based in freaking Russia or something.
Oh, God knows where it was, yeah. The icon for it, well, I thought was ridiculous too. Some little guy in a cowboy hat.
Spirit Seeker Squad. Looks like a cool channel.
It is. That's Mandy. She does a bunch of some of the real crime stuff too, but then they also go out and do exactly as the name says, the spirit seeking thing.
Cool.
Man,
Man,
she'll talk about things like the young kids that disappeared in Tennessee and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the Google extension thing, Mandy. Yeah. I got rid of it though because I wasn't going live enough to use it for $16 a month.
What does that do? The Google extension?
That was the one we were just talking about, the go-to channel extension.
Oh, there was a free thing that I was using.
Yeah, and then it went into a paid version.
Oh,
Once
okay,
enough people downloaded it and whatever, it went into a paid version now.
Yeah, that's $16 a month. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, for just being able to click on somebody's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh,
Yeah, exactly,
Yes.
Shanina. Yeah, the memories.
you always worked in a job of credibility, right?
Pardon me?
It's always your job. In all your career, it was all about credibility, right?
Well, pretty important. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that shit don't apply to where I work at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See,
It don't apply.
the great thing about
You know what I
engineering is it either works or it doesn't. If you're credible, you can get the job done. If you're not, you can't, and you get fired.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Good
anyway,
morning,
that's-
Vanessa. Sabuana Blog, good morning.
And look, the reason I say that because I already know the story of what's going on, and I've already talked to all the sources about what's going on.
Yeah.
So my dispatch calls me and says, "Well, I just talked to this certain person, la 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 la, lying out her ass." You know what I mean?
Oh, now hold on. Now, don't get me wrong. So everybody that I worked with was liars. They were all fucking
Oh
liars.
my God, yes.
The worst thieves you can imagine. but they could do what they were saying they could do, but they were still
Right.
awful people.
Well, that's a difference. If you can get it done, fine. But if you just doing it so you can just do another email to say you did some work, you know what I mean? To cover your
Yeah.
ass. that
Thank you,
don't apply.
Sablana. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
So
that
now-
industry that he was in is all that way. That's all cricket people, but it's what they can do what they say they can do. So
Hey, Mike, did my comment go through?
which one, buddy? I don't see it.
You see my last comment there?
Mhm.
Let's go.
Okay, he didn't filter
Yep,
it.
let's go, Brandon.
Right on.
Yep, that'll go through all day long.
Ah.
Now, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I never liked Trump, but Joe Biden, no, don't fuck him.
I used the Google extension once, clicked on my own name, it brought up my channel, and I unsubscribed. No way I'm gonna watch that crap, JB.
Now, I want Mike and Chris. You're both American-born people. Why don't you guys
Mhm.
run? That'd be a great ticket.
Yep, there you
Let's do
go.
it.
Chris can be president, I'll do vice.
Right on.
That figures, Paul.
All right, Shanae. Got new
See you,
phone
Shanae.
issues already. Paul Murray's got new phone issues already.
Oh no.
My last comment unfortunately went through too. Yeah, it did, JB.
Right on.
JB's Hangout's a great place over there too. That guy can play guitar, boy. Holy crap.
Oh,
He
right
is a
on.
hell of a musician.
Yeah. You check out his page too.
Probably about a year or so ago, I challenged him to a shredding competition on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but I got to do it on a piano because I can't play guitar.
So you actually played the piano?
I can play piano quite well. I've been doing
Oh,
it since
wow.
I was a little kid. I used to get the crap slapped out of me if I didn't practice enough by my grandma and my mom.
It's one of those things, looking back at life, I wish I had done it. Because it's a hard thing to do. It's something hard to start late in life, right?
Thank you, Spirit Seeker.
Mine was more for the church and crap where we went when I was just a young kid.
Yeah.
The junior choir people in the church. It was a really small church and there wasn't many of us. And we had a piano and everything. So I was one of the ones naturally chosen to learn how to play freaking piano. Hey, Buddha of Destiny. How are you, young lady?
Namaste. What's up? Oh, speaking of churches, I think I told you guys that the Outlaws Motorcycle Company or motorcycle gang, they're like Hell's Angels in Canada. They opened a clubhouse about 5 blocks down from my house. This big building, gray, black roof. Anyway, right across from it,
time.
I know, eh? Right across from it, there was a building that used to be an activity center for seniors. Now it's become a church of the Seventh-day Adventists. So there's the motorcycle
Oh, boy.
outlaws facing the church. It's hilarious on one street.
Yep. Back from Hawaii, gonna leave you running on video. All right, Buddha. Thank you so much for sharing it too. Appreciate it. Well, I take it you made it in there, Bobby.
That's
Either
our,
that or you're waiting for the police to show up from the accident you caused.
that's our next project right here. We're way
I was gonna say I
up
see
there.
scaffolding up there. Yep.
Tucson Street Media. Marshall, did you change your channel name again?
44 story building, Mike. 44 stories.
Nope, that's okay. I like to keep my feet a little closer to the ground. Which is weird. I can ride in a plane and jump out of a plane, no problem. Something about welding and working up that high. I trust safety equipment, but not that much.
Oh, I hear
Well,
you.
yeah. Where you you're tied into the build, you know what I mean? Like we're tied into the I-beams, but still it's like it's pretty high. That's so what you were looking at, that's 18 stories. 18. So there's still another 20 20 plus floors to go.
Jesus. No, that's okay. I'll pass. Well, thanks, JV.
Yeah, that was the very top of that was 18, floor 18. So we got 20 plus more to do.
No, I wouldn't be up there. I know those welders and stuff get paid well, but something about hot sparks and having that strap hold you on just doesn't fit right with me. Well, those straps that they sell you, it's stupid. You got to get them replaced, what, every 3 years? A safety strap that holds you up there. It's just a little thin strap, but then they coil it back and forth inside your harness. I think there's like 3 coils in your harness. So it allows you a way further drop than you freaking need for the thing to stop you. It's dumb.
Yeah, we call it a yo-yo. We call it a yo-yo.
Yep. Hey, Scrapping Irish. Morning.
What's up, Scrapping
Yep.
Irish?
We call it a yo-yo.
Yep. And man,
So
you want to talk about pain when you hit the end of that freaking thing.
Oh,
Well, both of those 2 straps that go around your legs on the bottom and come back up and around, they'll
Yeah.
basically divide your testicles for you.
I was going to say they've got to go
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we do
And they give you,
that, but like that, like at least we're standing on a concrete floor up there. You know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
working on the floor. The normal routine for us is we work off of the swing rigs. You know what I mean? Swing stage rigs that ride up and down the side of the building.
yep.
So that's interesting because that's usually any given time for us where we're 350 to 650 feet in the air on a
Yep.
4
And
foot wide.
those guys still, yeah, exactly. And those guys still got to be tied off on the platform. I never understood that stupid idea either.
So yeah, and when you're up that high, there's all sorts of safety regulations. It's because they basically don't want you falling off the rig. But the highest I've ever been in the air here in the city is 626 feet.
Nope. I don't mind doing it. Look, if I'm inside the building, all that kind of stuff. But anytime you got to do some of that outside welding and all that thing, and that little strap there is holding you on.
So you know the waterproofing joints, the joints on the windows. That's what we
Right.
fix.
Yep.
That's what we do.
Expansion joints on the window. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. We cut them out, replace them. That's a huge part of what our business is the restoration aspect of stuff. And these big skyscrapers, these big high rise buildings, at the top of them, they create their own weather. It rains up. It hits the side of the building and rains upward because the wind takes it up.
The wind gust. Yep.
So it'll rain up. But it hits just constantly taking a beating, for years and years and years. It wears it out.
Trending live. Thank you so much for sharing out the stream.
But
I appreciate it.
It'll pucker you up pretty quick, Mike, when you look over the side of that rig and there's,
Oh God, yeah. Yep.
at 600 plus feet, you look over the side of that rig, it'll pucker you up pretty quick.
Yeah, those buildings are a lot taller than we got around here, but even some of the tall ones around here that I had an opportunity to work on and survey with and everything. Yeah, no, that's not for me. Put me in a plane and jumping out of it any day of the week, but I ain't hanging out the side of a building by a string. I want to clean the windows on the big buildings. I don't think so, Dirt Rider. Those guys are even more crazy than the people that are building the thing and have the whole scaffolding off of there. Those window cleaner guys.
Yeah, because they're
on the windows.
Oh, because a lot of those guys are doing the single seat, single seat rigs that they ride up and down. And you're talking like a swing set, a 85 seat that you're sitting off of, 500 plus feet in the air. And nope.
Yep. Yeah, that's a no go for me too. Nope. And exactly what
take-
you said too, the weirdest wind gust can blow those guys across the freaking window and stuff, and they're walking
We-
along and like,
Oh yeah, we're not allowed. We're not even allowed to put the rig in the air if it's over 20 miles an hour. We're not even allowed to put it in the air because it'll blow it
Yep.
off the side. We had one wind gust after a big storm last summer, and it took a rig and blew it 2.5 feet off the building and slammed back into it.
oof. Uh-uh.
That was interesting.
That's a quick way to test to make sure who knows what their safety harness is attached.
That's a quick way to have to change your drawers too.
Blind Neil says that he did brick restorations on buildings like that in Toronto on a swing stage.
That's what we do. Yeah, we do a lot of like tuck and point stuff for brick. A lot of the concrete restoration is what the company does. Concrete restoration and masonry and just these buildings. They're the like expansion joints on the windows and just the higher you go, the more the weather beats them up.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Dirt Rider, he says, I'm with you, Mike. I'm not scared of the heights. But after so high, it's too high for me. Yeah, that's exactly it. The radio towers and shit like that around here are the one of them. I will not. I had to survey and climb them one time. I'll never do it again. That was the stupidest idea ever that my boss had. We had to get maximum height elevations on those stupid radio towers. So you got to go up there with another guy and then shoot the very peak of the radio tower for the height, because when they were expanding the airport, we needed the height of everything around it.
Yeah. So the planes don't hit it
Yep.
for land, right?
Yep. Hey, Music Corner. Good morning. Yeah, I'll never do that job again either. That's a weird feeling when you're on the radio towers and the wind's just even barely blowing. You can feel the tower shifting and moving.
I was just gonna say, even though these buildings are huge, they'll move 2.5
Yep.
feet, 2 feet, 2.5 feet, 3 feet. They'll sway in the wind, and you can feel it.
Thank you for sharing, Music Corner. Appreciate it. Spirit Speaker Squad says her husband trims trees for the power company, and that scares her enough. Tree height
I
wouldn't
bet.
bother me so much, Mandy. I could handle tree height. I've done that before. I boomed myself to the top of trees and trimmed them and all that, and telehandlers, stuff like that. That won't bother me.
I think everybody has like a limit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like once you get over a couple, it starts to get sketchy once you get over a couple 100 feet, like 150, 200 feet. You start to look down and you're like, yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah. I think it's more of the fact that it's just that safety line holding me. If I had a parachute or something, it'd be a different story. I might feel all right about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
I
say.
don't know if you fall on concrete from 100 feet or 300 feet, you're going to be just as dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I know what you mean. It is scarier higher for sure.
Like I'll have to see if I can dig up an old video I have. It's from the top of the building. It's 625 feet from the bottom of the rig to the tarmac. Now it's a video of like one of the big 80, 90 foot ferries that we have here, and it looks like a model, a toy. It literally looks like a
I
toy.
was gonna say, and your dumbass was hanging out over the edge with your phone, weren't you? Check this out, guys. No,
I'll have to
that'd
see
been
if
the
I
guy
can
with the
get-
selfie stick that's holding it out over the edge. Look this.
I'll have to see if I can dig it up and send it to you. It's interesting.
Yeah, you'll have to. When my butt cheeks start puckering, that's my limit. No joke. Exactly, Dirt Rider. Yep.
Where you look over and you just get that little twinge and you're like, yep, not doing that again.
Yeah. All those those
we
free
tell a lot
climbers
of
that
it.
you see all over YouTube, the free climbers that you see on YouTube, those people freak me out. When they
Yeah.
get to the top of those giant
Tell a-
buildings like that, and then they're jumping across the edge of it. Nope.
So like
I used to
a
do
lot
that,
of
Mike.
the, we've had to take a lot of apprentices on this year because of the amount of work and the new work, and we tell
Yeah.
a lot of these apprentices, like, because they're not used to being up that high in the air, you know, they're just not used to it. So the biggest advice we tell them is just don't look at the building. Look at the building as the rig's going up. Don't either look at the building or look out on the horizon. Don't look down, because that's when you get freaked out. As long as you're like
Mhm.
looking out on the horizon or looking at the building itself, it's a normal work, you know, as usual. But just don't, like, that's the advice that we give them, because we dude, I've taken people up in those rigs, and at about 300 feet there, I've seen, you know, 35-year-old men turn into 4-year-olds in like 3 seconds.
Yep.
They look down and they're like, "Get
Yep.
me out of here! Get me down! I'm done." All right. Oh yeah, they look down that first time at about 350 feet, and they're like, "Nope."
Can't say I wouldn't be any different. I don't know. I've been that high. I guess I never started crying, but I'm not comfortable at that height.
You
I think
just
if you're
can't.
not scared though or freaked out by it, you're probably not human.
You just can't, like, it freaks me out a little bit, but like you just can't do the best. I just do the best I can to just not look down. Look at the side of the building that you're working on. Look at something else. You know, pick a spot in the horizon and look at that. Just look at something other than down.
JB says he only looks down when he starts falling 30 stories from the building.
Everything has to be tied. When we work on those rigs though that high, everything has to be tied off. Like we have little, it's almost like piano wire. You know what I mean? Like little like tie wire, and everything has to be tie wired to the rig, because if it falls, you could kill somebody at that height.
Yep.
Like if
Yep.
if a 3-pound grinder falls off a
Yeah.
rig at that height and it hits someone, they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a grinder, even like a little wrench or anything like that too will kill them. A socket will.
Well, that's like, yeah, like just if anything.
Yeah.
So like you
Yeah.
have to be really careful when you work up there.
Yeah, that's when we were surveying with those tower guys and everything else. If they drop anything, they yell pancake because it's a common word for them instead of heads up, because everybody will just stop what they're doing if you yell heads up and look up fucking words. And you ain't gonna see a 10-millimeter socket flying at you from that height.
Yeah.
They yell pancake, and it's natural reaction for all those guys then to start running out.
Yeah, you just run away from it, right? As far away from the
Yeah.
tower as you can.
Yep. But yeah, you're right there too. They got to do the same thing. All their heavy gear, grinders, stuff like that, all gets tied off. Climbing all the way up there and getting power from the top to change a freaking light bulb and crap like that. No.
And it's crazy. Like, because we have to go through like OSHA and stuff like that, and they're there every morning when we're working at a rig that height. When we're working at a height like that, they're there every morning checking it. They walk the rig up and down, because it sits on the ground. You know what I mean? It starts on the ground. We lower it from the top to the ground, and then we just get on it on the ground and ride it back up to where we're working. But every morning, every single morning, Monday through Friday, they're there and they walk the rig and they check it out. It's like a 40 or 50 point inspection that they do every morning.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean on that one. Oh yeah, Mandy, I've seen those, the glass bottom bridges and stuff like that they do. You can like walk on it and you can see right through the glass floor of them. I don't know. I don't think that would bother me too much. I know how strong that glass is, so. I seen the one video, Mandy, where they put the glass bottom floor in the giant elevator shafts, and all of a sudden they make it look like it's the bottom of the elevator's falling out on people. Those are hilarious. What'd you find out, Paul?
Well, still trying to figure the damn thing out. What it was, when you change things over at the store or whatever, they say, oh, you're going to get a $5 discount. They're going to take $5 off every month because I do auto pay. And then I got to thinking about it, and I went to go to use the phone for a specific thing. And it says, oh, you have to pay to do that. And I never had to pay before. So I called them up and they said, oh, yeah, well, they took that off with the new program, but we'll put that service back on. And so your bill will be $5 more. So.
Yep. Hey, Travel Tour Taste. Good morning. Hope everyone is keeping safe.
I
and
tell you
well.
one thing.
We are. Thank you.
I tell you one thing, though, Mike, it ain't for everybody. Like people, like we've
Oh,
had,
God,
like
no.
I said, we've had people that work that come, the apprentices come to work, and at coffee break at 9:15 when we get off the rig, they're gone. They just get in their cars, drive away, go home.
Yep. And that sucks too then, because you guys are, short and yeah.
Oh yeah. And we'll get a call from like his BA, his BA from the union, like a half hour later. Oh yeah, he left. He's like, nope. He's like, nope, I'm done.
Travel Tour Taste. That sounds like an interesting channel.
Yeah, they are. Blind Neil says, Paul Mary, I had my smartphone for 2 years. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube, baby. YouTube. Everything you want to know is on there. So if you don't know,
Oh, yeah.
just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
There's no
Like
excuse.
Andrew always said, it's like the world's second most popular search engine.
It is absolutely 100%.
Yeah. No problem, Travel Tour. Good to have you. Thanks for coming in. Good morning.
So David, what self-service do you use over there in Scotland?
And on my phone is something called Voxy.
Boxy, okay.
Yeah. Lindsay uses PlusNet, and the Wi-Fi box in the motorhome is on O2. So we've got
You guys
three of
don't
the
have
four.
shared?
Hmm?
You guys don't have a shared cell phone plan?
No,
Oh, wow.
I get unlimited data on my plan. Why would I give it up to Lindsay?
Would you trust David? David, your cell phone plan, Mike? I would. I don't know.
I can't hear what
Lindsay's
you
wise.
You're cutting in and out a little bit there, Hugh.
He was saying, would you trust David on your cell phone plan, Mike? That's what he said.
But no, we did try it once before, but it was restricting because if one of us didn't have the phone, the other didn't.
Oh, got you.
So we've been on different plans. We can often get a signal when we need one, wherever we are.
How's it pricey? Is your cell phone plan pricey over there or no?
I pay £10 a month for mine.
Holy
Lindsay pays-
shit.
Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it, Hugh?
Don't even start.
Lindsay pays about the same for hers, and I think it's a couple of quid less for the one on the Wi-Fi box because it is just Wi-Fi. It doesn't make calls or anything like that. There's no calls on.
So your Wi-Fi box got its own satellite signal or cell phone signal?
It's just got a SIM in it. Yeah, it's on O2.
Oh,
so it just sits there, and we use it when necessary.
So you're using Desmond like a hotspot then?
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'm in northeast Scotland. I can't say where it is because Mike might get banned. place called Fochabers.
I've been trying to do that for years. Good luck, buddy.
Fochabers?
Fochabers.
Fochabers.
Burs. B-E-R-S.
Oh, Burrs. Fochabers.
Mind you, that's less
Fochabers.
trouble than I normally have when I have to spell it out for the person on the other end of the phone.
That's kind of like fuck a bear, right?
Nothing like that. Nothing like it at all.
Oh, we're all mature here.
Of course we are. Yeah.
Yeah,
To try and place
yeah, there you
it,
go.
What's that, David?
I was just going to
Yeah,
say,
there's
to
a
try and
cottage.
place it on the map, it's halfway between Aberdeen and Inverness, just about.
Okay. Aberdeen.
Yeah,
Oh, is that-
I know that.
Is that on the coast or is it?
We're about 5 miles from the coast.
Oh, so you're pretty close then. You're pretty
Yeah.
close to the.
We're right on the River Spey, for anybody who knows the area.
Nice.
And the River Spey features in an awful lot of my videos because we seem to drive up and down it a lot.
I've always
Scrap and Irish forgot to tell you hi.
I've always wanted to go to Scotland. It's a bucket list place.
Yeah, it is. Especially since I've been watching some of the places he's been flying at. I want to go over there too. I don't think they'll let
My
me bring my
story is-
RV with.
Yeah, my story is my mum and dad dragged me up here when I was 15, 16-year-old. Didn't want to come. Girlfriend was down where we were, and so on and so forth. And we.
So do you think your parents drug you up there to get you away from the girlfriend?
No.
Hey,
it
Grandpa Kevin,
a
good morning.
wasn't a Roger situation at all. No.
Oh, okay.
All right, Scrap and Irish, have a good day, buddy. Thanks for coming in at work. Appreciate it.
I scrap.
It's a
I
miracle
scrap.
to have JB, yeah.
But these days, you'd have to drag me away to get me out of the place. It's. I'm so glad that I'm living up here and not down south somewhere.
Now, where were you living before?
Merseyside. Well, it was then the Wirral, but it's part of Merseyside now. So it's about halfway down England, just above Wales.
Oh, okay.
It was
Hey,
fine.
Sana. Welcome in.
It's a fine place. It's just not for me.
Well, I think it's, it's like Mike was talking the other day. He's so happy with where he lives because he's comfortable there. And if you're living someplace you're not comfortable, you just feel it inside,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could never live in like bigger cities, stuff like that. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. The
I
village
can't
we
handle
live in
the
is quite
noise all
big,
night long. Yeah, I don't like the noise and stuff all night long. I don't like hearing constant traffic or sirens or anything. It's a
David, what's the population of your village there?
About 1,800.
Mike, that's
That'd be about
about all
perfect.
it is where you are, right?
Jamestown, the bigger town I'm close to that we have the house in too. That's 15,000 people. But where I'm from, out by Judd, it's less than 200. Hey, Monstar, good morning.
We have the nice bit that we're on the edge of the village, so we don't get affected by it at all. We're away from the main road since they built the bypass. Well, we weren't near the main road anyway, but we're not, the central drag, we were well away from there.
Well,
Right by the river, so they can't build anymore. So it's.
Well, I'm guessing, David, it'd be hell for like some of the equipment that Mike uses on the farm that's 20, 30 feet wide going down your streets down there, right?
Most of the roads would be okay, because it's all farming around here.
But in the villages, it would be a little tough, right?
Yeah. Some of the and also some of the narrower, narrower one way. Well, you may or may not have seen the trucks come that I had to use a passing place on one of my videos. I had to get out of the way of a 40-foot truck.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of
1.1
right
million
of way
people
on
is
the
too
side
many
of your roads,
monsters.
do they?
Hey, Mike, how was that 8-hour tractor drive, by the way?
That frickin' sucked. That sucked. I got home like 4 a.m. I was so dead.
I just remember seeing you in that video, like, oh, that's gonna be tough. Because I've been in one of those machines, and it ain't exactly like a easy ride.
Yep. Yeah, by the end of it, I had the radio cranked as loud as it could go, and I had the door open, blowing the cold wind in, trying to stay awake.
You
It was
didn't have
awful.
internet going?
I had my cell phone service, but
Yeah.
8 hours, huh? Man, that's
Mhm.
rough.
So what was the average speed you were going there, Mike?
23, we were pretty much wide open, 23, 24. I wasn't wide open, but that's all the faster the combines can go because they're hydrostatic. They don't have transmissions.
Yeah.
So they top out 23, 24 in their road gear.
So what were you just
Where
going
my
from field to
tractor,
field? What were you just going
no,
from
we were
one
bringing them
field?
home. We were bringing them
Oh.
home.
Oh, I thought you were going from field to field.
No, we were bringing them home. This is why I wanted to get the semis out there, but the semis already had stuff on them and not guys to drive them. And my dad's friend that was over there helping us, Gary, that was in the combine in front of me, and then my brother in front of him, come up with the grand idea we could just drive them and make the same amount of time. It's mother.
How long would it have taken you to move the combine on a truck, on a flatbed?
Oh, hour and a half, 2 hours. But it
Well, I
was
was
getting
gonna
the
say
truck.
prob-
It was getting the truck to Anita, so that's 2 hours. Drive. Getting it to Anita, loading them up, however long that's going to take us, and then driving the 2 hours back. Well, you got the 4 hours plus the screw around time of taking whatever was on those trucks off of them and all that. But then you got to do that twice. You got two combines and my tractor.
So did you have to stop for fuel at all or no? We just drive through.
No, we fueled up before we left Anita. We all pulled right into Anita and fueled at the gas station. Those tractors have never had straight unleaded fuel in their life until that day. Or straight diesel fuel, sorry, not unleaded, but straight undyed diesel fuel.
Yeah. What do they take? Diesel #2?
Well, they can take anything, but they get red dye diesel fuel, farm fuel.
Yeah. Off-road, off-road
Yeah,
diesel, right?
off-road fuel. Yep.
Yeah. That's what we put in our. That's what we put in all of our equipment. The lulls, the excavators, all this shit, all this stuff that we have. That's what we put in them.
So, Mike, what did you figure by the time you got back? How much fuel was left?
Oh, we didn't use much actually for 200 miles. At wide open, we didn't use much at all. The John Deere, my John Deere, I was in the grain cart. Heck, I was still over 3/4 of a tank.
Oh, wow.
Well, isn't it? Aren't they? They're supposed to be efficient. Efficient running at.
Yeah,
at
they're very
high
efficient, but yeah, they're very efficient at high RPM like that because that's you don't harvest at low speed. You just wouldn't have the power to do everything. So you got it
Yeah.
revved up no matter how fast you're actually moving forward.
That's what I'm saying. So they're
Yeah.
meant they're built to run at like a high RPM, right?
Yeah. And that high RPM though, like when we're talking diesel like that, high RPM is 2000 RPM, 2200.
Yeah.
That's wound out on that thing.
Is it really?
Yep. Yeah, you ain't gonna push that giant diesel. That's maxing it out at 2200. You're really pushing.
I mean, even the one in Desmond is it's hard work to get it to 3,000, 3,500 maximum.
Yep.
You really got to try to get it up there.
Tall ship from Duluth, Minnesota. I got to steer it for about 12 hours. 292 minutes. Great memories. That's awesome, Monstar. And thank you for sharing out the stream, Monstar. Appreciate it, buddy.
What do you
Yeah,
put
like
them
a
on?
lot of those end. What's that?
What do you put them on a low boy, Mike? When you take the when you
Normally.
transport?
Yeah. Normally, yeah.
Put 'em on-
They go on
put
low
'em on a-
boys. Yeah, we
just
got
drag
two
'em
low
around in a
boys
low
for
boy.
the combines. Yeah, we got two low boys for the combines and then just a regular flatbed for the grain cart and that tractor, the John Deere.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of work involved with putting them on the low boy and everything because on the combines, it got duals up on front.
Yeah.
And you gotta take that outside dual and everything off, and it's gotta get strapped down to the trailer on its own. So there was a lot more work than just driving them home. This is why I agreed to the 8-hour trip of just driving the damn things.
I was just gonna say, because that dual up front, those wheels would hang way off the side of it, wouldn't they?
Yep, they do. State Patrol really don't like it when they do that.
Yeah, I could imagine the state police don't they would probably frown upon that.
Yeah, they really, really hate it. Who on panel is going to do the milk crate challenge? Not happening, buddy.
Yeah, good luck. Nope.
Nope. If you and David don't know, Paul, the milk crate challenge is where they take the milk crates and they stack them up, and then the idiots try to climb the fucking thing.
Yeah.
No, they try to climb up the goddamn things. Yeah, nope. Mm-mm.
That's
I
nothing.
like
new.
my
We were
I like
playing
my
that game
spine and
recently.
my hips in the alignment they're in currently.
What's that, David?
I say that milk crate challenge is nothing new. We were playing that game in the 70s.
Good morning, Moose Gal.
Of course, we didn't have TikTok then.
You mean
Yeah.
flip flop or TikTok?
Yeah, the old flip flop for Paul Murray there. Yeah. I promise I'll video for you guys. I bet you would, JB. I think it's in Cali now in the Maritime Museum. Oh, is that the Rose that you got to steer? Oh yeah, I see it up there now. You comment. Well, God, yeah, they get hurt, Spirit Squad. If you're dumb enough to climb that many crates of milk up into a freaking pyramid and down, then you kind of deserve it. The whole milk crate challenge ranks up there for me with the Tide Pod challenge thing they were doing.
Don't even get me started on the Tide Pod thing. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I thought it was brilliant. Kids washing their own mouths out with soap.
Yeah, but swallowing it's a different story. Jesus. Even when I was a younger kid, I wasn't dumb enough to like start swallowing the Dawn as my mom was putting it in my mouth. The Dawn dish soap, the liquid stuff wasn't bad when she did that to us when we swore. Like the one time I said shit and freaking in the church. It was when my dad made us bite on the lava soap for like a half hour and sit. They renamed it the Surprise. Yeah, blind
It's
Neil.
one thing I'm thankful of, Neil. We didn't have cameras about then.
Right? Good God. My mom seen all the shit we did, we'd get our asses beat to this day again. I got her so pissed off one day. I got her to try to chase me across the hayloft in the top of the barn. And it goes from hayloft all flat to the open rafters of the barn on the one end. And I could hit every one of those rafters at a full run and run on them across them. And she tried to follow me and missed one and did the old 1-2 split, one on the leg on each side of that beam and hit. Whoo! She was so goddamn mad. She got down from there. She didn't say a word to me. She was just red and pissed off and walked up to the house slowly and didn't even say a word to me when I went in the house. She just waited for my dad to get home.
Wow.
I got beat. Holy God, I got beat.
That's because I was just gonna say that's because me and you come from.
Oh, I know why now these days I got beat. But
that's because me and you come from that generation where it's not your parents aren't your friend. It's the I'll whoop your ass generation, not the sit in timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, well, my lad
Only
didn't
time
get
I got-
timed out either.
Yeah. Only time I got whipped worse than that time I made my mom hit those rafters is when we tried to put a fireman's pole in my bedroom. That was a whole family affair. That was called Grandpa and Grandpa up, and they came down the road. They only live a mile down the road. Uncle came over, Mom was there, Dad was there. It was a family deal. Everybody got a turn. Me and my two brothers all got beat. And then they took the damn freaking telephone pole. Yes, it was a telephone pole, a wood one. And then they stood it up out in the yard with the payloader, and they brought us way to the top in the bucket and shut off the payloader, and they all went in the house. We had to slide down that some bit to get back in the house. After we got our asses beat for a good hour by everybody.
And I'll be back.
All right, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Remember when we had BB gun fights in the barn? Oh yeah, we did that. He wouldn't say nothing until my mom caught us. Then yep, that was kind of the same thing. Same here. My dad made his own
Yeah,
BB gun, a high-powered one. He'd fight with us.
My mom wouldn't say one. She very rarely would say anything to us. She would wait till my dad came home.
Mhm.
and then it was go time.
Oh yeah. Famous last word. Yep, JB.
I could still get in trouble with that one.
No, if
There
we
was
did not
one
think
time-
about the splinters there, Mandy. We were too young to even think about getting the splinters from the pole. We were smart enough to think of it when they brought us up in the payloader. Then we started thinking about splinters. But our butts were already tenderized and everything, so.
There was one time where I was not exactly behaving in a store with my mom, and she said nothing. She said nothing to me the whole time. She
Mhm.
just gave me that look before we walked out and headed back to the car. And then punches were thrown in bunches as soon as the door closed in the car.
Yep, my mom left full grocery carts in grocery stores because of us kids acting up and marched us right outside. We got our butts handed to us right at the car and made to sit in there the whole time, and she'd go back in the store and get her grocery cart and finish it up on her own. Heck, it wasn't even that long ago. I just told Lynn that story the other night. My second oldest sister, hell, that was a year or two ago. We were walking through Walmart. Well, it's more than that. I don't even remember what the Disney movie was still. It has a singing, talking horse in whatever Disney movie it come out with. And there was a plastic toy of this horse that prances and sings its song. And my mom wanted it. And my sister told her that she wasn't going to buy it for her. My mom threw herself on the ground in Walmart and started fucking screaming and running in a circle on the floor and throwing a giant fucking tantrum. Embarrassed the shit out of my sister. My sister already had kids of her own at the time. Well, I was laughing my ass off. I was like 4 aisles away laughing. I ain't going over there. I ain't telling anybody to know she's related to me. Around the world, did you know that in the Middle East, sexually frustrated men are allowed to have intercourse with cats? Hey, there you go. Master of all and titties. Welcome in. What?
I would have thought that would have been right, not in Egypt anyway, because they probably still worship them there, don't they? As gods.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But tip of Africa, is that considered Middle East with Egypt?
Well, you know, it's the start of it, isn't it? I wasn't going there, Neil. Thanks.
All right, Mike, I got to get rolling. I got to hook up to this
Bobby.
trailer and get out of here.
Hi, Bobby. You have a great day, buddy.
All right, buddy. You
Stay
too.
safe.
Always good. Always good hanging out. Appreciate it. Y'all take it easy.
Heck yeah, thanks for
Have a
coming
good
up, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.
You too, buddy.
Right.
Stay safe, man. Yeah, that's one interesting fact I'm not even gonna look at.
Yeah, that phrase that JV put up before, hold my beer, watch this. I
Yeah,
could still get in trouble for that.
yeah, Mandy, our butts weren't numb from the butt whoopings though. Hey, not a great game. What's going on? Yeah, we could be here for about 15 minutes yet, gamer. I don't know how much longer. It's getting afternoon and stuff over there with some of the guys in Canada and everything.
Is that your Wi-Fi or your camera causing the glitch you keep having? Do you know? Or do you
It's
not
that
see
little
it?
camera. It's a little camera. Every now and then when I bump this thing, the little cord,
Oh, right. It's yeah.
there you go.
Just
See,
did
like
it.
when I just bumped it and then, yep. Or my leg hits it underneath the
Oh,
desk.
the leg thing. Yeah, I've routed all mine around the back of my desk up and up because I was
Yeah,
pulling
I got to
things
get a
out,
longer one.
kicking them.
I got to get a longer cord for it, and maybe a better one. It's only maybe 3 feet. Hey, sent one. Good morning. Welcome to the interesting facts. Yeah. When your butt's already numb, what's a splinter gonna hurt? What's the plans this weekend, David? You guys going out again?
Yeah, we've both got our booster jab this weekend as well, so we can't go too far. But we're the bird hides are all open again, and with the way the government's talking, I wanted to go and spend a couple of hours sat in a bird hide because
I don't. You'll have to explain what that is to a stupid American because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
it's a shed with windows
Oh.
that you can look out at birds and
Like it's kind of like what we have, like deer stands over here.
a bit more substantial. You probably get well, the one we're going to, you probably get about 12 people in it. And
Okay.
what have you, but you can just sit there out of the weather basically to watch the birds. Going to do that for a couple of hours because I haven't done that for nearly 2 years.
Well,
And
I didn't know you really. I didn't know you really did a bunch of bird watching and stuff.
yeah, that's why I got the photographic gear to go out and shoot the videos.
Yeah.
Apart from the drone,
Yeah.
obviously, but it means no flying this weekend because of the damned airfield, which is only 3 miles away. So I can't fly, but yeah, it is what it is. But Lindsay's working Saturday again. She'll turn up Saturday night, and we get up Sunday, have some brunch, and go and get needles stuck in us. Plus, it hacks off the it hacks off the people as well, because
Yeah.
they ask you, to turn up together, but because Lindsay's not to turn up in the same vehicle, so we'll be taking up about 4 slots on the car park with Desmond, and then Lindsay's car in the spare one, as it were.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is again.
What do you obviously you look for birds, but are there like certain type, like rare ones, or
I'm not what they call a twitcher. I'm not one that's going to fly around the world looking to see something or other that's in Scotland for the first time in 2,000 years.
Yeah.
I just
the golden bird, if you want to put it that way.
yeah, but it's interesting to watch them and their behaviors, and it's migration time at the moment, so there might be a few different things passing through.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, kind of the same. A lot of people do it around here too. We get people from all over, but they mainly come to see the flocks of geese and like the huge amounts of them we have.
Yeah, well, there's a place 40, 50 miles east of us, which again, I haven't been to for a couple of years, but there's probably 120,000 geese there now. It's what this
Oh, yeah.
the kind of number they get every year.
Hey, Nitro, good morning, buddy.
And there'll be a few where we're going. It's a lot. So we'll go there. I'll probably go
Yeah.
up on Thursday since our Lindsay's working Saturday. I know that doesn't make
That'd be-
sense, but
That'd be pretty cool to get a video of that. I'd love to see that. Like that kind of that bird hide you guys have and everything.
well, yeah, I'll be taking pictures to put out a video. I don't, as I say, I won't be flying, so there'll probably only be one a week that goes out. But that's going to be around about Christmas time, so people won't be wanting to watch YouTube then. Too busy.
That's when I watch it the most. Instead of sitting there listening to my nieces and nephews scream at the top of their lungs and all that stuff. Hey, Alexandra. Good morning.
We'll be heading off. We'll be nowhere near nieces, nephews, or any other sort of family. Even my son and his girlfriend.
Might have to build one of them around here. That sounds like a good spot to hide during Christmas.
Yeah.
We got deer stands kind of like that, but I don't know if you'd want to put 12 people in them. You could do 4 or 5 pretty easy, pretty comfortable.
Oh, I thought a deer stand was sort of a seat up a tree.
That's one. That's one kind. That's if you don't own the land, you kind of do that. If you have the farmer's permission to go out into that tree row, yeah, you put a little stand way up in the tree. They make them portable, carry them in, pack them out. If you own the land and stuff like we do, we build deer stands in certain places. Big, I suppose you've seen them like the size of like the fire boxes when they use them in state parks to watch for fires and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we build them kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do them like that, but those ones are actually for the same sort of purpose. They're for looking at the game birds, for the guns
Yep.
when they're driving birds. But there's a funny thing at the weekend with that. My friend was out on a shoot, and he tooted as he went past. Didn't know who it was, but Lindsay was out walking. And he pulled over and said hello to her. So, what do you call it? And then when Lindsay got back and we got home, I phoned him up and said, "Hey Barry, did you shoot anything?" He said, "We didn't see a bird all day." I said, "They were all in the field behind where I was parked."
Yeah.
Field was full of pheasants.
Yeah, Nitro, they're all DVDs, not even a quarter of them. These are the ones that just made it over to here to the little corner room off of the bar. There's a shelf here behind me. That's a bar on the other side off the kitchen. Those 4 little things sticking up are part of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi doesn't have little things sticking up, and I get quite upset about that sometimes. But it covers the house okay, so I don't know why I'm bothered.
Yeah, there's 4 more on the other side of that Wi-Fi router. There's 8 of them that come up off of it, the antennas.
Wow.
That's that one I ordered after talking to you guys a while ago. Getting a good idea for which one to keep up with the Wi-Fi or the internet speed, make it better. And then it didn't work worth a shit. But apparently I set it up wrong. You have a good day, Mandy. Thanks for coming in.
The best thing that I've added to this PC, which is what, a year or so old, is the SSD, and transferred the operating system onto it. Even downloads are quicker. It's amazing how much time that the internet was waiting for the disk drive with the old mechanical drive in it. It's just incredible to watch.
I thought about doing that, but this laptop's maybe a year old now. Maybe, if that.
Mm-hmm. But it's,
no, it ain't a year old because I got it after Christmas. Because my old one finally, well, it didn't take a crap, but it was just getting too slow to be doing this stuff.
Yeah, I've got a nice fast laptop as well now. I've just put my editor on it to take away at
Yep.
Christmas. Just to
Yeah,
have
I
a
thought
go.
about doing that too, looking up some videos and putting a solid state drive in this one.
And the laptop's incredible. It sips
Oh, yeah.
power, and it's got hours and hours of use, where my previous one would be lucky to last a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one I can unplug it and it'll go for a couple days. Oh, that's like a couple days of actually using it, like YouTube, stuff like that, editing, everything.
Well, we don't do YouTube when we're away anywhere, even just for a weekend. We don't do YouTube. It stays off, which means there's a lot to catch up on when we get back. But you know, we can do that. It's we just don't do it when we're away.
Yeah.
So I don't have to
Morning,
worry about
Jules.
that. Still muted, but I thought about putting the editor on for. Hi there.
Morning.
For putting
How's
it on.
everybody
Oh, doing fine.
Good, how are you?
doing? All right. Woke up kind of cranky. I don't know.
What editor program do you run, David?
Filmora.
Filmora? Oh, okay. I got that Power Director. I didn't know if I should put it on my laptop. I have the mobile version on my phone, and it runs pretty flawlessly on there, but it's a lighter version, I'm guessing. Hey, Captain
I
Dirk, good morning.
I came with my desktop, and I tried it, and I just didn't get on with it.
Twisted Heat Gaming, long time, buddy. How you been? Yeah, I get along with it well on my phone, but like I said, I haven't used it on my laptop or desktop or nothing yet. On my phone, it's real easy to use. It's so simple. It does everything for you.
It was easy to do. It was just there was one or two things I couldn't work out how to do with it, so I switched back to Filmora, which I've got a bought and paid for version of now. Yeah, and it's fine. I'm not so keen on the way they're going. So if the next big update, which is can't be far away, in fact, happen, I might well not be using it. It's
You don't mind me asking, what'd you pay for Filmora? Did you buy a year, or did you just buy it annually?
I bought the lifetime.
Oh, did you?
It was the cheapest. But don't buy it from their website as such.
Okay.
Right? Install it. Go and look at buying it, and then installing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and
They'll
then
give
they
you a
offer
cheap-
you a code or something?
They offer you a
Oh.
price, and then at that point you install it
Good
again,
thinking.
uninstall it again, but you only get the 2 jumps.
Yeah.
About £35.
Yeah.
You don't get access to all the libraries and things. I've got to pay for a lot of those, but to be honest, there's enough comes in the basic setup to do everything I've needed to do.
Bitcoin at 62K, I think. I sold off all my Bitcoin Nitro at like 59,600. That's where we bought the giant RV and everything from, is out of that money. I wish I would have held on to it too, but yeah, either way, I came out ahead. So
So when you're looking at this new RV, the weekend?
waiting for Mr. Rowland, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. He was in here earlier, MBA. He's going to give me some pictures.
All right.
If I like it or whatever, and I'll send some to Linny. She wants to see it too. She's interested in it. But we end up liking it. We'll end up taking a trip to Kentucky. Oh, sorry, Julie. I thought I had you already. Oh, there you go. Blind Nail just sub you, Julie. I've been good, Twisted. Harvest is all done and everything around here. It's cold, but cold and really windy today. Half rain, snowy sleet
Whoa.
stuff. Wind advisories from 40 to 60 mile an hour today.
Yeah, it's chilly this morning. I'm not ready. Colder it gets, the grumpier I get. Because the more I hear.
I'm used to the cold though, so
Yeah, I have no problem with the cold. There's no heating on in the house at the
Yeah.
moment.
oh, we got the heat on.
But as soon as Lindsay gets in from work, hits the button to advance the timer and put it on.
I like it cooler too, but yeah, it's the same deal. The heat's at 70 in here. It's almost too warm.
I like it hot.
No worries, gamer buddy. I said you're welcome to come up. It didn't matter. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Not a big deal. I'm good. In the middle of moving. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that you guys are gonna start moving. I wouldn't want to be moving through California right now either, man. But I understand why you are. No, that's something in my earphones. I can't tell what that is. No, it's Jules. Is that your computer running? Oh, what do you got? Got an old compact classic or something? It sounded. That's exactly what it sounded like. The old dial-up.
It got
Not that bad,
smashed.
Jules. You can unmute.
It got smashed.
Oh, I was gonna say it ain't that bad. You can unmute.
It's broken now.
Oh,
And it
did
weren't
it make
me
you
that
angry?
done
You
it.
took a hammer after it? You throw it or what?
No, just a fist.
Yeah, that is nuts, Nitro. $2,500 a month for a 2-bedroom.
An HP Intel Core i5 7th generation. It's not old. It's what's maybe 4 years old. I guess that might be old for somebody. Me. Camera.
Broccoli and blueberries. I think those are blueberries. I couldn't imagine $2,500 a month for a 2-bedroom. It didn't even cost me that to build my own house. Either one. I didn't have to build this one.
There's a guy over the road from my mum and dad won £3,000. And with that £3,000, he bought a house, a car, and went on a big holiday with his wife. All right, admittedly, it was back in the 70s, but it's crazy.
It's freezing in Oregon. Are you guys getting the rain too, Twisted? All the heavy downpour rain flooding over there? getting a ton of rain. Oh Lord. Found a 2-bedroom for 1995. We got lucky. I wouldn't call that lucky, Nitro. Maybe like your area, yeah, I understand, but I can't believe that. $2,000 a month. That's like a huge house here. On a mortgage, that'd be like a 7-bedroom home with acreage. That's just crazy. What is that around there, David?
It's about 500 for a 2-bed, and we're quite expensive because it's only a small village. It's about 500. Go to Elgin along the road, and you probably knock 100 off that for a 2-bed, single story.
Yep. Yeah, 2-bedroom here, a house. Yeah, even single story. It's probably going to be around 700. That's 700, 750. Shop around and stuff, you'll get it cheaper or whatever, but find the right person. But they'll also work with you here. I know a lot of the guys that own property around here will do that. You can talk to them and be like, well, I can afford 600. And they'll work with you a little bit. Average 2-bedroom, even in this town, is 1,200 and up. That is just crazy. 1,200 and up is like a 3-bedroom home with gotta leave. Yeah, you gotta leave, Callie. 1,200 is like a 3-bedroom home with a 2-stall disattached garage. That's like 1,200 around here. You start getting up around that 2,000, that's like a 5 to 7-bedroom home with a garage and a huge yard.
I'm back just temporarily. I've got a ship coming down. I'm going to go try and fly.
All right.
But
Any word from Roger?
yeah, I just called him. He's
Okay.
resting at home. He's just he decided to take it easy today. You know, he's got a lot on his mind, I'm sure. You know, with the upcoming surgeries and everything else. But he says he's doing okay. But he's just taking a day off, as he put it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to be listening on the channel, but I got to get some things together and get ready to go down.
That's no problem. I think we're about to shut it down. It's been quite long enough. It's 11:30 there. So.
Well, Mike, I'm glad that you popped it on, and David, it's always good to see you, David. And Jules, I see is muted and off cam, but so I'm going to say goodbye for now.
Yep. See you, Paul. You have a great day. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. For 1,200, you can buy a Thai bride complete with complimentary testicles. That's 1,200 a month, though. You got to pay on that for the life of a gamer.
Is that attached or detached? Not a great gamer.
You get the testicles to carry around after. All right, everybody in the chat, we're going to shut this one down. Thank you guys all for coming in. We sure do appreciate it. Everybody stopping in and saying